All right. People are starting to pop back in. Hopefully this is fixed. Hopefully 1080p should be available now. $1080p, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Oh, and Andy's popping in. Look at this shit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hell yeah. 1080p, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, perfect. Well, we'll let everybody kind of catch up on where we were last time, but excellent. All right, 1080p is in beautiful fashion. Okay, so like I said, we have this MSI GL Force, whatever the case is. The only thing we're going to be doing on this is a cleaning, and then he did want me to go in and clean up a little bit as far as the. Well, that's fine, Ace. I'm happy to have you here regardless. All right. So we're just gonna do a repasting on the heat sinks and the chips. We'll clean out the fans. We'll blow them out real quick, and then later I'm probably not gonna go through all his software stuff because he wants me to like clean up, do a defrag, all that kind of shit. So I'll do that probably off stream, but at least we'll open it up and do a repaste on it, clean the fans out, things like that. So let's get to work. I did not check if this was turned off. I need to see if it's off first before I go opening it. Okay, it is indeed off. Excellent. The hell? All right, start on the corners. All right, so we're gonna take out the Phillips head screwdrivers that hold this thing together. I think they're all the same size. If not, I'm gonna have a problem. Just kidding. Come on, get out of there. There you go. Yeah. Battery out first. Absolutely, 100%. You are correct. Is that stripped? Well, that's not good. Somebody's been in here before. That's what that tells me. Probably gonna have to get a bigger one for that. Okay. No, I'll deal with that when I deal with it. And it appears to be missing screws as well. Somebody's definitely been in here before. All right, and And you little bugger, there's a strip screw right here. I have to get it out. And I know it's going to give me problems. I blame it. As well you should, my friend. As well you should. All right. See if I can just dig it out. If I can get it out, then I don't have to put it back in. All right. Maybe it doesn't need to come out, but it is for sure stripped. So if it needs to come out, we're going to have a problem. But if it doesn't, then yay. Okay. Grab my spudger here. All right. He left me a dongle. How nice. Okay. You probably need to come out, don't you? That's gonna be a problem. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yep. Hang on. My bad. Rotate. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's just something with this camera specifically. I don't know what happens. Responsibility. Yeah, yeah. But sometimes that camera will just rotate on its own. There we go. Grab a different spudger for this side. Yeah. So this screw right here does need to come out. I am absolutely beautiful, my friend. It is a beautiful goddamn day. I hope everybody is doing well. And we're going to try and get this goddamn screw out. I don't know how the hell we're going to do it, but we're going to try. Yeah, they stripped the fuck out of it, whoever did this. Okay. Woo. Man, there is not much to grip onto there. Well, now that it's kind of bored out a little bit, I'm going to try and get a Torx bit in there and see if I can grip at least some of the edge. Yeah, that's. Of course, it had to be a fucking strip screw. Already, we're starting off strong here. All right, so I'm probably going to attempt to drill through it. And then if I can maybe like drop some solder in there or something, just enough to get the screw out. Dremel with a flathead, yeah. I do not have a screw extractor, unfortunately. I have been in this situation before. It has happened, and yeah, sometimes you just got to make something happen. So, worst case, I can, like I said, I can try and drop some solder in there, or solder some braid wick to it, and then use that to grip onto with some pliers or something. It's not ideal. Uh oh, audio gone. That's not good. Okay, don't scare me like that, goddammit. All right. Oh, and of course, my microscope is broken as well. Everything's fucked. It's all bad. Well, I'm glad we started with this one. All right, where are we? That's not it. There we are. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to drill out this hole a little bit more. I do have a grinding pen. I can always try and like actually drill it out a little bit more, but unfortunately, my needle nose are still pretty thick when it comes to pliers. Like these are the needle nose size I have. It's not going to work to actually get down in there. I do have other options. Where are my other options? Hemostats. I don't know that I have hemostats. I could be wrong. Uh, where the hell is my goddamn? I literally just had these fucking things. Oh, here they are. Okay. I do have this that can get down in there. But even that's not really going to do it. So, all right. I come in here with a bigger Phillips head. I'm basically just going to try and drill out as much of this as I can. And hopefully either catch something or all right. Let me try adding a little bit of solder on here and give myself something to work with at least. All right, so I'm going to fill this up with flux. And I don't know how well solder bonds to screws. We're going to find out. I'm assuming probably not very well, but we'll find out. I'm going to try and flood it with flux, or with solder, rather. And if not, then I'll use some braid wick to give myself something to work with. Heat a screw to it to bond. Yep, that makes sense. That does make sense. You guys are pretty smart on that. All right. I think I need a smaller screw. Yeah, I need a smaller one. I need a thinner screw. It's not going to do it, Captain. Oh, that's hot. I guess hot real quick. Okay. Okay, we'll use the PS5 screw. Damn it. All right, so let's try that. Hey, look, I said we were going to have fun today, didn't I? All right, are we having fun? Is everybody having a fucking blast? I know I am. Yeah, that didn't do much at all. What do you mean, lead? You're saying screw's just gonna? Yeah, I see that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I see. I pick up what you're putting down. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Am I feeling bonita? I am indeed feeling bonita. All right. Let me put a little more flux down, and I'm probably gonna flood the shit out of this thing with some more solder, so it'll really get a good grip. Right now, I just want to get enough of it on there and in there to get it held in place. If I can keep it in place. Yeah. Yeah, it just breaks the solder completely out of it. Maybe I need to use a smaller bit to actually get down in the hole I made. That's probably a better idea. Oh, I see what you're saying about the screen. Yeah, that's probably a decent idea. I would prefer not to replace this laptop. So. Yeah, I wish I could drill it. I don't think I have a bit small enough to go through there. Is the problem? Is the whole thing? Nope, I think I got it. Hold up. Aha, bitch. All right, now I just gotta grab my spudger. Ah, fuck you! I win. All right, let me just desolder this damn screw now. There we go. Hot screw in the pants. Yep, camera switch coming. Don't worry. Just dealing with hot screw in the pants. Okay, there we go. All right, we back, baby. Okay. Move this off to the side for a moment. Okay. So first things first, I am going to disconnect the battery over here. There we go. Battery disconnected. Everything is good in the world. All right, we're going to close this baby up now. All right. That's some beautiful shit right there. So it has some fairly significant dust buildup. It's hard to tell, but you got some. Let me lean it up a little bit here. So you got some dust buildup around the M.2, around this M.2 as well. The fans have some pretty bad dust buildup around here, so we'll take all of that out. So yeah, we're gonna just take this off. Once we get this heatsink off, we will take off the old paste. We'll repaste it. We'll blow out these fans. We'll blow off the board, and then we'll put the bottom plate back on, and I'll do the software later on or tomorrow morning. 8-bit, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3 screws holding in this bracket right here, so those got to come out. Or sorry, 2 screws. My apologies, just 2. These little black ones right here. So we got 1. Okay, so those are different sizes, so I will need to put them as such. Wait a minute. It's not supposed to be that long. That explains it. Does it? Does it though? No, it does not. Okay, it is supposed to be that long. Never mind. Just kidding. Okay, so bracket is off. We got another screw. Right here. Oh yeah, someone's definitely been in here. I just noticed these things have all kinds of red marks on them. Yeah. Batteries unplugged. That's the first thing. First thing always, battery unplugged. So yeah, somebody has been into this before. I don't know if it was the customer or if it was another shop or something like that, but this has definitely been opened previously. It's got markings on the screws. That's concerning. Maybe that's just supposed to stay there. That's what we're going to hope for, right? Take these screws out by the fan. And okay, I am sure these are probably fan motor cables right here, if I had to guess. Yeah, they are. So those got to come out. There we go. And I'm assuming this would be for these then. Okay. I've got a screw right here. Does RAM have red marks? No, I don't see any. Not to say they aren't there. I just don't see any. here. Okay, I believe that's all the screws holding this in place. Could be wrong. Am I missing one? Is the RAM covering up one? Okay, fans are ready to come out for sure. What's going on, House? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So I can't tell if this is just thermal paste holding this in right now or something else. Oh, there's another fan screw I didn't see. Okay, it's fine. Take that out. No biggie. Is there another screw under these fucking plastic things? Oh, there is, you sneaky bitch. They're hiding screws on me. Okay. Are you hiding screws? Oh, yeah, you're probably hiding screws too, ain't you? Yep. Sure enough. Hiding fucking screws. The audacity. There it is. All right, there we are. All right. All right, random screw fell. I'll keep that over there. No, I should be okay. I kept the screws in a pretty particular order. So. All right, so, I mean, we can see thermal paste is dry and crusty. A lot of dust buildup on the outside here. A lot of dust caked up around the outside edge, and a whole lot of it caked up right over here. And we got some leftover dust around here as well. So, first thing we're going to do is going to grab our air gun, and we're going to blow out all the dust on the board here. Just a repasting, blowout, and he wants me to tidy up some software. So, nothing major. Just a fun little, a little break from the PS5s that I usually do. But this is a customer I've done PS5 work before, and he brought me this. Or no, I didn't actually do a PS5 for this guy. I did a what the hell is it? I did an Elite Series 2 controller. This is a i7 11800 with a 3050 in it. All right, so first things first, I'm just going to air gun all the dust away from this particular area. So I'm going to do that over here. You guys won't be able to see, but I am going to do it this way so the dust doesn't get all over my desk. And I have to vacuum in here tomorrow anyway. 16 or 32. I'll let you know in just a second. Okay. I'm going to need to go grab some paper towels real quick, so just give me 2 seconds. Let me go get some paper towels. Pad stuck top right 3 coils. Let's take a look at which pad we are referring to. What, this pad right here, you mean? Up. Let's see. Pad stuck. Oh, you're talking about this pad right here? The Artisan. Is that what that says? Hang on. Oh, the Atari-san. Okay, there we go. Welcome, welcome, David. How we doing, buddy? The Atari-san. Thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. I appreciate you. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale. Feel free to jump in chat, talk some shit about my methods, whatever you want to do. 3 huge coils. You're not fucking helping me here, my guy. 3 huge coils. Unless you're talking about this big ass thing right here, like this one. Oh no, yeah, you're talking about this pad. Yeah, I know. I don't have replacement pads for those, so those are going to stay as is. I don't have replacements for these things. This is just a light cleaning. As far as RAM goes, it's got 2 sticks in it. So I would assume it's probably 32. All right. Paper towels are to clean off the old thermal paste because Q-tips just don't do the job on these ones, especially with it being so dry. Although honestly, Q-tip will probably help me to at least get it off because paper towel, I might have to put too much pressure down. There we go. Oh my god, it's so dry. It's cakey. Oh yeah, this thing desperately needed a repasting. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm having to put way too much force to get this off. Paper towel was absolutely useless. Let me get the rest of it off, I guess. Zoom in to get model. All right. Got you guys. I am here to please, along with fix shit. Uh, do, 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 do. So I would assume that's probably. Oh no, actually, yeah, that could be just 2 GB per chip. So it could be 16. Well, there you go. That's what you get. I did say Atari. Yes, we had a new subscriber join by the name of the Atari-san. Everybody, welcome the Atari-san to our lovely little community of misfits. Oh man, this thermal paste is super caked up. I'm trying to be gentle with it because I'm right on what I assume is the CPU, but man, is it caked on. Oh god. I might actually have to come in here with tweezers. It is that caked. There we go. I feel like a dentist right now getting rid of calculus on teeth. Just got to be super careful because there's capacitors all around this chip. I know if I lose one, it's game over. And I have a very expensive replacement on my hands. Oh, God. It's just so caked on. It is dry as shit. All right, there we go. I'm calling all y'all motherfuckers misfits. 8 GB by 6. Okay, so 16. Not upgrading anything, Pancake. First of all, Pancake, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Not upgrading anything. Customer brought this in for repasting and cleaning. So we're going to give him some new thermal paste. We're going to blow out his fans. We're going to reassemble everything. And then I'm going to do some software upgrading. Well, not upgrading, but software cleanup off stream. All right. We are going to dust off this dry ass thermal paste over my bin here. Hell yeah, baby. You got premium content tonight, full blowing action. Sub reported that. Look, I live in Florida. ICE is already here. You ain't got to make a report. Just fucking walk down the street. You'll find them. All right. Now, Q-tip I should be able to use to get this off the chip. Chug that bong again. You got it? Hell yeah. Salud. Woo! Let's go, baby. Ah, salud. All right. Let me just brush this off a little bit. How did I put my brush? There it is. All right, and then I'm going to come in with the other side of the Q-tip and a little bit of alcohol. Oh. And just give that chip a final once over. I am wholly unfamiliar with the pads you are referring to, my friend, but I would love to learn. All right, I'm going to move this off to the side for the moment. Oh, we got a little piece of thermal paste stuck there. And we're going to take care of the old thermal paste on the heatsink and blow out these fans. Move this off to the side. And we got the heatsink. I'm assuming this is going to be just as difficult to get off, but I can be a little rougher with this one, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Oh, that's welding. Okay. Catch you update on PS. Yeah. You said you were waiting on parts delivery, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I saw the update on it, and I appreciate that that they're in the process of getting fixed. I can't wait to see them babies get new life. I did mention that there was probably going to be some roach infestations in one of them, but I did promise they would all be dead. So I hope I kept my promise on that one at least. Okay. All right. So the heat sinks are clean. Let me grab my air gun and blow out these fans. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I do remember you saying something about that. Now that comes to mind. Oh, here we go. Give these heat sinks a good dusting. TK, holy shit. What's going on, brother? I ain't seen you in a good minute. TK is one of the OGs of Roy's Repair and Resale. He's been around a long, long time. Okay, there we go. Let's grab some thermal pasta. Oh hell yeah, D Davies, welcome my friend. A large cider in hand at 3 a.m. That's living life, my friend. You are living the fucking dream over there. I have this backwards. Let's not do that. Okay, everything in its place. Indeed, everything in its place. All right, let's get these screwed down. Okay, so those are the bracket screws. Make sure we don't get those mixed up. Go. Yeah. So I mean, I have nothing. Nothing overly exciting as far as consoles go. I have a HDMI port on a probably roach infested PS5. I have an Xbox One X that is having a very strange issue that we can look into probably after this. And then I have a couple of controllers that we're going to do some TMR replacements on. Okay. And then this baby right here. All right. That's all the screws, right? Yeah. That's all the screws. See? Don't need to watch nothing back. It goes this way. All right. And there we go. Looks beautiful. Oh, yeah. Probably roach infested. Anything? Any of the Xboxes for fix and flip as good as um let me get to the questions in order, I guess. Kai's again. No, I do not charge triple. I do have a set limit pest fee of $50 for every time that there's a roach infestation. Any repair I do, I just tack on $50 for a pest fee. That just helps to cover me calling out pest control and doing the house, make sure everything's fine. Xboxes, it's kind of hit or miss. I do get lucky with the Xbox One X's. I have a customer on eBay that buys them from me pretty quickly whenever I have them. I don't have any right now. This is a customer's, but those tend to sell pretty quickly. And again, it just depends on what price you buy them for. Because if you can price them competitively on Marketplace or eBay or anything like that, it's going to sell. I have those two PS5s. Let me swap over real quick. Hang on. So I have. There we go. Those two PS5s that have been fixed for, I mean, well over what 3 weeks now, something like that, and still haven't sold. So, but I'm not pricing them competitively. I'm pricing them for what you're getting from a business versus just a used console on Facebook Marketplace. So, it takes time for them to sell. Okay, so that's all back in place. Let's put the battery back in. Okay, that should be good, right? Yeah, that looks good. Talking about I'll have to watch the stream back. You don't know the level of my ADHD, my friend. Where the hell is. This is also part of the ADHD where I set something down and then it's gone forever. Ah, here it is. Clear out some of that excess dust around these joints. Oh no, no worries, David. Trust me, I know that my consoles are more expensive than some used one that you're going to find on marketplace or a broken one or anything like that. So trust me, I get it. I could easily knock the price down $50 and sell them, and trust me, I'd still be making money on it. But it's the principle of the thing. I offer warranties. It comes with a controller, cords. It's all tested. It's going to work. So, yeah, I put value on my product and my work, which sometimes means it doesn't sell as quickly. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna air gun this cover real quick. All right, and just come in with some fine touches. Get in all the little nooks and crannies. Treat it like a goddamn English muffin. Okay. All right. And I believe it goes on this way. I believe I might be wrong. I am wrong. Yep. I would have put it on upside down. That's not the move. Okay. All right. Case back on. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I have the consoles listed on my website as well. By the way, I have a website. I don't advertise that enough. In case you guys are ever looking for parts, donor parts for consoles, spare chips. I have all kinds of stuff listed on my website, roserepairandresale.com. Feel free to check out the store over there. If you guys don't see what you're looking for on the store, if you ever need something specifically, reach out to me on Discord, send me an email, roserepairandresale@gmail.com. We'll get you set up. We'll get you whatever you're looking for a reasonable price. I'm doing these corners first to get it locked into place, and then we'll just fill in the rest. That's a good idea. I forget I can share my own links. There you go. Website's linked, baby. All right, there we go. So now the screws are there. We'll just kind of click everything else back into place. All right, we'll put the dongle back where we found it. And we're just going to turn it on and make sure that it still turns on. Did he give me a dead laptop? I don't have a specific. I don't have a Discord like channel or anything like that. But you can reach out to me on Discord, Roy's Repair and Resale on Discord. Just search for my name, you'll find me. Send me a message, send me a friend request. We got you. He did give me. Yep. I don't know if it's charged or not, so I'm gonna, for right now, assume it works, and I'm just gonna throw a charger in it. All right, let's plug this in. Let's just make sure this thing charges. Hey, there we go. That's what I like to see. It was just dead. No, this thing has a pretty healthy charge. Oh, it didn't give me the pin number. All right, well, I'm going to leave this on the charger for right now. Just set it to the side. I'll have to reach out to him tomorrow. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so this is from the same customer, actually. So here we have an Xbox One X. Beep. So, according to the customer, this is a very strange situation. According to the customer, he was playing it and it was working fine. And then all of a sudden it shut off. And when it shut off, it deleted all of his information. Like it completely reset the system all on its own. So he stated that he reset up his account and then played it for a little while and it happened again. So I'm assuming, based on what he's describing, that it's probably failing hard drive is what that would be my guess. But I'm going to see if we can replicate it on stream. Where's my remote? Ugh. All right. Turn it on. Oh, no. Oh, it was shut off during an update. Oh, shit. So, yeah, the operating system's probably fucked. Oh, I don't even think... I'm going to try and let it finish the update, but I don't think this is going to go well. minute. Meow. Holy shit, what the hell's going on in my... Hold on a minute. Sorry, 1 second. Something's going on my website, other than you guys blowing up my website. So for those of you in Canada that are watching, I don't currently have international shipping set up on my website. Doesn't mean you can't buy from me. Reach out to me directly. Send me an email. I will be more than happy to take care of shit. Holy shit, this actually came up. I am so confused. That's true. See, I've sent stuff to Trick in Canada. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm so lost. Did I miss a donation or something? Did one of you fuckers donate to me? Hang on a second. Did I miss something? TK, you son of a bitch. How did I miss that? Is my... Oh, whoa. Hang on. Nope. Mute that. I am not getting... Whoop. Pay no mind to that. God damn it. TK, you absolute fucking legend. I did not even see that come through. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the fucking generosity. Holy, that's real nice. That was real nice. Thanks. Thank you. Genuinely, that was so fucking nice of you, man. Completely unnecessary and super generous of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I gotta get out of that. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Okay, back to what we're doing here. Okay, back to the Xbox. So I want to see if we can recreate it. So I'm gonna set up my account real quick. We're gonna hang out together and play Xbox. Huge W's in chat for TK. Y'all are fucking legendary. Huge W's in the chat for TK, man. All right. You guys don't need to see my Wi-Fi password. You can look at Vivi though. You can hang out with Vivi for a minute. It's a drunk W. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm gonna set up my account on this, and I'm gonna try and just like download Fortnite or something. Let's update. What do you mean? It just updated. What are you talking about? Okay, fine. We're going to update for a second here. Actually, I'll be intrigued to see if it actually goes through with the update. Mondays, 10 a.m.-ish Pacific side. So 10, 11, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. So now I know that I can go see Russ Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which works. Wait, 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Eastern time, right as I'm getting back from lunch. Excellent timing, Russie. Perfect. All right. Well, I guess we're going to let this update for a second. So we'll move on to something else while it updates. I'm not just going to keep you guys here hanging out while a damn console updates. Really, not much I can do, but we can do some unboxing at least. Ugh. Unboxing. Well, somebody can freeze frame that. I mean, if you guys have bought from me, you know what my address is, so it's fine. I'm more worried about the customer's address. Take it easy, Led. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I really appreciate you coming through. Hell yeah, we are so no. It's not 43 anymore. I need to update it. I think I'm at like 62 now. It's supposed to update automatically. Again, I don't know how to fucking work this shit. All right. Yeah, I feel like I'm false advertising on the 43. It's not 43. Let me check to see what it's actually at right now. 65 followers. We are 35 followers away from knocking that out. And we are 35 followers, 35 subscribers on YouTube, and 35 followers exactly on both accounts for Twitch and YouTube. 35. We are this close. I cannot wait to get rid of that ally. And there's nothing wrong with it, to be clear. It's perfectly functional. I bought it and because one of my friends had one and it looked cool and I never used it. So I would much rather use it to, number one, help grow my channel. And number two, give it to someone who's actually going to use the damn thing. Look, I'm not above self-serving promotion, okay? All right. So here we have I believe this is a Star Wars edition, the Star Wars PS4 controller. This one we are going to be doing the TMR replacement on. I love the look of this controller. This thing is badass. We'll probably give it a little cleanup as well. Just tidy it up for the customer. I have worked on his stuff before. This is actually a shipped in, as you can see by the box. I do accept ship-in repairs. If you ever want to get a repair done, reach out to me at roserepairandresale.com. And then we have this beautiful Call of Duty 3 Special Edition controller. This one's pretty much just going to be a cleanup, and there is a screw missing back here that he wanted me to try and fix. So I'm going to see if I can't get another screw in there. The threads might be too damaged. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to it previously. All right. And of course, why I love working with this customer, he always provides his own tools. I really appreciate customers like this who already know what they want done. They just need somebody to do it. They send everything. I give them a flat rate. Don't have to charge them for parts, just straight labor. It's beautiful. I love it. All right, so we got some TMRs. That's going to go in the Star Wars, along with a replacement extended battery. And then the screws for this controller. So while we're waiting on this to update, I can at least try and, since this isn't going to require any solder, we can see if we can get this this screw back in here. And if so, we can give it a quick clean and get this customer on his way. Yeah, I love these special edition controllers, man. I am a sucker for a special edition. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see. There we go. Does it tighten down? It does not tighten down, so it is stripped. So it'll go in there, but it won't tighten down. So the threads are stripped on it. That is unfortunate. But at least the screw can still be in there, so what we'll do is, since he provided all of the screws, we'll just replace all of them. Since they got the corrosion on them, we'll take it apart and we'll just replace the screws with these brand new ones, make it look nice. There we go. Okay. All right, excellent. Let's pop over and check on our update real quick. Okay, so update is still in step 1. So since we don't have to do any soldering on this controller, let's go ahead and start working on this while this continues to update, and we'll come back to this Xbox. Oh, hell yeah, kids again. Very nice. Sorry, just a second. One second. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to take care of something real quick. My bad. My bee, dog. My bee. Okay. All right. So let's use the time we have and multitask, shall we? All right. So since we're going to replace these screws, we are just going to throw these away. They are corroded and rusted, as these PS4 screws tend to get. I am almost positive you can use a PS4 controller on a PS5. I know he has a PS4. He has special edition PS4s that go with these controllers. So I'm pretty sure he's a collector or gamer of some type. I think you can use PS4s on PS5s though. Hang on, let me check. Can you use PS4 controller on PS5? Oh yeah, so only for PS4 games. So, but yeah, you can. All right. So we're gonna very carefully, very gently. Yeah, see, Machina knows. He's got it. So, Machina, I continue to hear people pronounce your name in various ways, and I don't want to be the douchebag who's getting it wrong, the fucking dumb American. So, is it Machina, like I say it, or is it Machina that everybody else seems to pronounce it? Or does it not really matter just as long as someone's answering? Because I'm pronouncing it like it's fucking Final Fantasy X. However is fine. Smeghead, goddamn. You just coming in bringing big heat over here. Holy shit. Where the hell did I put my goddamn prior? This one I'm using is not being very effective with me. Whatever is fine. Okay, fantastic. Then I'm just going to keep referring to you in the Final Fantasy X version, because that makes me happy. There we go. I gotta do this carefully, because I know this is goddamn ribbon cable. I always forget where the ribbon cable is, but I know it exists. There it is. There you are, you silly bastard. Okay, there we go. All right, so, oh, this one's already had a bat. Oh, you know what? I did this one already. That's what it was. I think I worked on this one already. This was the one I did for the customer. I can't. Yeah, yeah. I did the TMR replacement on these. So I've already worked on this controller once before. And it's already got an upgraded battery in there as well, the same exact one. Yeah, yeah. I already did this controller. Hell yeah! Look at me. All right, so this is going to be just a cleaning job and then the replacement on the screws. So I'm going to just kind of tidy this up a little bit here. Excuse me. All right. Just getting that fine brush in here. Getting out some of that crud and corrosion. And then we'll do the same thing over here. This we're just going to kind of pool into the bottom and then take it out. Oh man, homemade dinners all day, baby. Oh yeah, absolutely. Now, let me show off some of the food stuffs while I get this clean real quick. So, and let me. All right. So we got this was dinner tonight, which was a brown lentil French onion soup with bread and cheese. We got mixed roasted vegetables. Boy, that really doesn't come well on a screen. But roasted mixed vegetables, chicken, and avocado and cilantro crema. This was Valentine's Day dinner. It was a 16-ounce porterhouse with Duchess potatoes and balsamic Brussels sprouts. Oh, the puree cauliflower is the shit. I love a nice fucking cauliflower puree. Got a green chicken chili with low fat cheeses, avocado, all kinds of yeah. We be cooking around here. We be cooking all the damn time. Next YouTube channel is fucking Roy's recipes and roasting. Okay. Anyway, now that I'm done showing off. Oh yeah, no, dude, that was a delicious goddamn porterhouse. It was a salt baked porterhouse, so literally the entire steak was covered in a salt dome and then baked in the oven, cooked that way. What's going on, Nen? Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale, where everything's made up and the points don't matter. All right, just gonna finish tidying up. Oh hell yeah, Nen! That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. Broken controller, faulty hard drive. You gotta love an easy one. Faulty hard drive, throw a new drive in there, fix the controller, bam. Awesome, dude. Hell yeah. I love hearing success stories like that. That is fucking awesome. There we go. Things are always so finicky to get in. All right, there we go. So now we've got that in. Oh, hell yeah. $60, that's a win. Currently working on a PlayStation 4 Call of Duty 3 controller. Just doing a little bit of a cleanup for a customer of mine while we let this Xbox that's underneath it finish an update. There we go. Put some new screws in there so it looks nice and new. Hell yeah. And this one, even though I know it won't thread in, I still want to have it in there just for the aesthetics, you know what I mean? So the screw is there. And I can always take it out again if it ever comes back. I need a rag because this is not doing the job here good. I always keep one handy. Xbox. Oh hell yeah, yeah. My son was the same way. My son is an Xbox kid through and through. He's now that I have the PC for the streaming and everything, he's on that a lot more. But my son has been Xbox since day one. I don't know where he got that from because I've been a PlayStation guy my entire life. It must be those damn bad influences at school. All right, and then just one more quick shot with the air gun, real quick. Oh, thank you, Ned. I appreciate you, brother. Absolutely. Hey, look, we all have our situations, all right? To be fair, my son is almost a grown man as well. My son turned 16 this year, so I mean, he's not a little kid, but he's still my baby, always and forever. Okay, cool. We'll come back to the other controller in just a moment. Let's check on our update, shall we? All right. Where's my controller? Okay, cool. Okay. We're going to use another device. No thanks. Next. I always forget how slow these 1Xs run. No tanks. No barriers. Skip this. Maybe later. I don't have one. God, all this just to get to a goddamn screen to play a game. No, stop trying to sell me shit. God damn it. You fucking shillers. Sell me one more motherfucking thing. You motherfucker. Maybe later. Yeah, no, I agree. I would love to see some new Crash updates. That would be fantastic. I did see a lot of good stuff that I'm excited about on the most recent state of play from Sony. Booter, you burrito eating motherfucker. Good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. Okay, so supposedly what happens, we're going to turn this into a Let's Play stream for a minute. But supposedly what happens is he gets into a game, plays it for a little while, the console shuts down, and then it resets the entire the metal resets the entire console. Sorry, my ADHD is going all over the place. This vape, this motherfucker right here is a monster, and it's so delicious. View and queue. But yeah, no, don't worry about pause. Do that later. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, the state of play, I saw a lot of good things. Metal Gear Solid 4 was one of them. The new Castlevania looks awesome. I'm excited about that. Kena 2 looks awesome. Very excited about that. I was hoping we would get Devil May Cry 6, but it's fine. And don't forget, we got Fable coming out, and I'm super stoked for Fable. Fable's going to be awesome. Completes in about 1 hour and 52 minutes. Okay, we're going to come back. Oh, Booter, I'll send you the. I get them from a website. I'll send you the link for the website. I get all mine from a website. There's a bunch of buy one get one free deals. I've gotten some fire shit, including this, off that website. I'll send it to you. There's another one I got from their website. Fucking, come on, show your face. There you go. Root beer float. Fucking tastes just like that shit. Fire. All right. I do need to work on other stuff. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Yes, I will order you one. I'll send you a list of flavors. You tell me what flavor you want, and then I'll take care of it for you. I got you. Ah, got it. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that to anyone who might be listening that can get me in trouble. It's not going to happen. That was a facetious joke. I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay. Anyway, I don't have time to work on this right now. I would like to, but I need to move it out of my way. So, so I am going to have to just pause this and shut her down for the time being and do that another time. I was really hoping we could do it, but I do not have time, unfortunately. Okay. Let's move this over to the side for the time being, and I will take care of that tomorrow. In the meanwhile, let's go back to what we were doing here, other than looking at my beautiful face. Okay. So now we got this PS4 controller here that we are going to install TMRs on and install a new updated battery. And we'll probably give him a little touch up on the cleaning as well, just because he's been a good customer for me. Also, I didn't even notice that. That's dope. I like these. This thing that's got to go. That's on its last leg. All right. It's also a bedroom, to be fair. Like, there's a whole ass bed back here with a cat and everything. Rachel, you say hi. You say hello. The people want to see you. No, you don't care nothing. Okay. Anyway, back to this. Russie, if you're still here, it took me a second to figure out what these damn things were, and they are awesome. My desk is made of wood, so I can't use them right now. But I am going to get a heavy metal plate that I'm going to set this on top of. This way I can actually use these, because these are awesome. I love these things. But I can't use them right now. They are indeed better than people. I agree with that completely. Get off some of that nasty while we're working. Oh yeah, got a nice little bit of crusties. Try and clean that out as best we can. while we're working. There we go. Okay, so just keep that off to the side for the time being. This is going to get replaced anyway, so I will remove yourself. Don't be a bitch. There we go. Okay, I'll keep that in my parts pile. There we go. Why are you? So I would probably hold off on that for a second, David. They just repealed those tariffs, so that you may want to like the tariffs just got repealed like yesterday, so you may want to hold off on that order. I was about to put a fairly large bulk order through Ali as well, and then I saw that the tariffs were repealed. Yeah, yeah, but 15% still ain't 40. There we go. Yeah, the whole thing's a mess. And look, there's a specific reason that I don't. Yeah, I don't do politics on the stream. That's not what the streams are for. Everybody has opinions. Opinions are assholes. Everyone's got one, and most of them fucking stink. So politics doesn't has no place here. Anything that's anything related that is not repair related or making fun of everybody or anything like that. I don't have it on the stream. Current events I will definitely talk about, but anything politically divisive, that's I like to talk about the things that bring us together and remind us that we're the same species and should love each other and give a fuck about what happens to each other. We can talk about that all fucking day. Oh. I was like, why the hell this thing isn't coming out? It's a goddamn ribbon cable. There we go. That thing does not want to go back in, boy. All I'm in here. Okay, there we go. Still used to. Take it easy, Yeti. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I'm so used to PS5 controllers that it's been a while since I've worked on a PS4. All right. All right, so we are doing both, obviously. So we're going to start with mixing in some leaded solder onto these holes and then wicking away as much as we can so the hot air does not have to be on here forever and a damn day. So we'll do these one at a time. All right. So now that we got some leaded solder, Jesus Christ. So now that we got some leaded on there, get some fresh wick. And we're just going to try and wick away as much of this solder as we can. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be 100%. But we're going to do our best. All right. Nope. Hey, look. The suspicious white fluid is here to stay. All right. It ain't going anywhere. Good to see you, Ash. Welcome back. All right. Now we'll move over and do the other side. So, I mean, I have a manual one somewhere in this fucking pile of nonsense. Yeah, like I have a manual solder sucker. I just don't have the like an actual desoldering gun. One day, after I get a full BGA rework machine, one day. Okay, there we go. And then again, coming right in to just get that up as best we can. All right, there we go. Okay, now we can just use a little. Oh, hell yeah, awesome, man. Anschwer. Well, look, we're getting close, my friend. First of all, welcome to the stream. And we are getting real close. We are 35 subscribers on YouTube away and 35 followers on Twitch away. So the more people share these videos, comment on these videos, like these videos, and continue getting this message out for all of the repair streams that we do, the closer we get to that ROG ally. We are so close. All right. So we're going to start over here. So you come in with some hot air with a nozzle on. 420 degrees Celsius, 50% airflow. There we go. There's number one. And there's number two. All right, and while we got some heat in the board, I do see that we have some holes that need to go over again with the wick. Get that emptied out. Bam. Okay, there we go. Couldn't see a goddamn thing, of course, but those holes are now perfectly clear. Except this one over here. You tried to sneak away without getting some. That's not how we do business. Aha, there we go. All right, and then come on over this way. Okay, there we go. Now we give it a good clean. Get rid of all that nasty. So just get up the loose flux with a Q-tip. That is the easiest way, especially when it's nice and warm. And then just spritz the whole thing down with some 99% alcohol. Come with a toothbrush. Clean up the residual. All right, I'm not going to clean it up like 100% because I still have to put these sticks in. But that's a good start. All right, come over here. There we go. All right, we'll grab our new TMR joysticks. For these, we got some blue and orange sticks. Or blue and orange potentiometers, rather, not sticks. Real pretty. We're just going to break on through to the other side. All right, so apparently I've got a little bit of leftover solder in this hole here. We got to clear that out real quick. Where are we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it now. That bastard was trying to be sneaky. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right. So now there should be no problem. There we go. Excellent. I'm just going to secure some of these, a couple of these ground legs, the larger mounting points. Ooh. Oh. Clean that iron. All right, there we go. There we go. I feel better about that now. Okay, so we got those two secured, and we've got those two secured. Now we're just going to go in and fill in the rest of the holes. Excellent. Beautiful. Oh, almost missed these three. That would have been dumb, huh? There we go. Oh, nope. Don't like that last one. There we go. Much better. All right. And move over to the other side here. All right. There we go. Elmer's glue. This is the cheap. No. This is the most fake Kingbo flux you can buy in China. But hey, it works. The solder joints are beautiful. All right. Excellent. Okay. So now we have some beautifully installed TMR joysticks. That's right. That is all that matters. If it works, it works. All right. So now we're going to make sure that we put our thumbsticks back on. All right. Board's back in place. All right, make sure these buttons are all still in place. They are indeed. Okay, perfect. And now we can put a battery case back in place. Oh, actually, no, we cannot. Oh, I mean, we could just move this into place over here. That's fine. Yep, there we go. Almost forgot that ribbon cable there. All right. Oh, no, those Sour Patches, they'll get me every time, bro. I feel you on that shit. All right, we've got the updated battery that we're going to put in here. Okay, there we go. Fortnite download was stopped because I needed to have my desk space available for other repairs. So unfortunately, I couldn't continue it. But I will make sure to post an update on my Facebook, and I'll do a YouTube post confirming what we find to be wrong with that one. So I won't leave you guys in the dark on it. I couldn't just sit here and let it Fortnite download for an hour and take up my desk space. Okay, this is not popping into place the way it's supposed to. There we go. All right, perfect. Let's get it screwed back together. We'll test it, and then we'll do one last repair. Why are you doing what you're doing right now? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Wipe this down as best I can. All right, there we go. Good enough. Good enough. Just kidding. Pay no attention to that. All right, so there's that. And let's hook this baby up. Oh, that's the wrong connector. I always forget that. I'm used to working with PS5, not PS4. All right. Okay, I think this this connector for this controller does not want to work well because it's connecting, but it's not registering anything. Try a different connector real quick here. Hmm. Interesting. So I don't have a charging icon when I plug it in. It does attempt to turn on, but no charge icon. I wonder if it senses it. Oh yeah, there we go. It senses it here. Okay. All right, cool. Well, this works. Something's going on with my gamepad tester and the way it registers, but either way, okay, cool. So we are here. Just make sure all the buttons work. Everything's good there. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. All right, so the sticks are just slightly off center, but that's fine. That's what calibrate sticks. That's what calibration's for. Start at the top left. Go up to top right. Bottom left. Bottom right. Sticks are now centered. Now we do range. Done. Beautiful. All right. Now we have, oh, look at that variation. Next to no variation. This right one here is not getting quite where I want it to be. Let's try and do that stick range one more time. Much better. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right. So that customer's two controllers are done and ready to go. That's some beautiful shit. And I think we'll do one more. Everybody up for one more? You think you got one more repair in you to hang out with me? Let me know. Otherwise, I can just shut the shit down. But I got one more in. I'm going to go use the restroom, and I'll come back, and I expect either positive or negative answers, but answers nonetheless. Hell yeah. One more? Excellent. We can do one more. It wouldn't be a Roy's Repair and Resale stream without some Roy's Roaches and Repair, baby. Let's go. I finally got bigger gloves. I can actually fit into these fucking things now. It's roach time, baby. Now, to be fair, I'm suspecting roach damage. I have not confirmed roach damage, but I am heavily suspecting it. Yeah. Rachel, you talking to people? You want to come say hi? Come here. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come up. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Hi. Hello. Come say hello. Okay. I'll pick you up. Okay, come here. Oh. Hi. Look. I'm just a sweet baby. You're just a baby. Okay, fine. That was it. That's all you get. I also have no PS3 experience, Russ. Don't feel bad. Gotta start somewhere. And yes, BJA issues are a big problem with those. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, I don't see any roaches in the bottom of the screen. Star of the channel, indeed. That's the mascot right there. It's not Roy's Repair and Resale. It's Rachel's Repair and Resale. All right. So I don't see any roaches in the bottom of the console or the bottom of the trash bag, which is always a good sign. I think I've worked on this before because this is a repeat customer. I think I've actually done this repair already. What model PS5? This is 1215. Oh yeah, it's definitely had roach problems before. So you can look at that beautiful 1080p where you can actually see shit. So yeah, you can see some roach entrails on the bottom here, as well as well, you can't really see them with the. I really should move this. Let's move this. There we go. Yeah, so see some of that all along the edge here. Yeah. So, like I said, this guy has been to me before. I'm almost positive it was this exact console. But I did my usual extermination procedure the first time as well. Yeah, this is the same one. Because, yeah, this is, I used to leave these on. For sure, the same one. Oh, yeah, indeed, my friend. The joys of doing console repair in Florida. Just an HDMI port. So this console came to me back in October, I think. Yeah, October of 25 for an HDMI job, and now it's back for the same thing. However, it is not because I did a poor job. I'll show you why that is the case in a moment here. Number one, I don't do fucking bad work. Number two, it's very obvious that that this was not due to poor soldering. Yeah, so you can see this absolutely was pretty badly roach infested. Rip traces. Go fuck yourself, Russ. That's just mean. That's real mean. Well, the roaches have definitely come back since last time because I removed them last time. Take a couple of pictures for the customer. Okay. Roach on the heatsink. What, here? What are you guys seeing that I'm not? Tell you what, alcohol does the job, though. You know, I didn't even test it to see if it turns on. I should probably do that. I mean, I'm assuming it does, but yeah, it turns on. So PSU is not affected. Kizagon is it? I'm just going to keep saying it however I say it. If I say it wrong, tell me wrong. Kizagon. I charge a flat pest fee, so it's just an additional fee that takes care of me having to call out pest control and things like that. So it's a flat $50 fee. And unfortunately, like I said, I live in Florida, so these happen quite a lot. No spiders this time. Palmetto infested PS5? I'd burn the whole fucking house down. Not a chance. And no spiders, luckily. Thank God. What the hell? Did I just accidentally short out the power? Why did it just beep? Don't like that. Yes. PS6 is going to be the final edition, the final boss of the screws. It's going to have the exact amount of screws from PS1 through PS5. Yeah, no, board's in pretty good shape. Like I said, I mean, last time I was in here, I cleaned everything up. So, where the hell? Yep, I remember customer did decline service last time. There's a little bit of liquid metal spill. So I'm assuming this was dropped. And he's actually very lucky that it's not as bad as it is. And I'll show you why I think it was dropped in just a second here. But there's a little bit of liquid metal off the side of the edge here. So I'm just going to take a paper towel with a little bit of alcohol and just kind of sop that up a little bit. Make sure that doesn't get on anything. Yeah, there's a little extra over here too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming this was probably dropped. All right. So, check my previous work, shall we? It's a damn fine HDMI port. Look at that beautiful soldering. Look at those beautiful legs, okay? This is pristine work. Oh, sorry. Hang on. There we go. So again, beautiful work on this HDMI port replacement. However, if we turn this around, it is not beautiful. Look what they did to my baby. Look at my work, my beautiful work. So I'm assuming this was dropped with the HDMI port inside. That would explain the liquid metal spill as well as the state of this HDMI. But that's all right. We do the things and we make it happen. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was dropped with the cord inside. That would be my guess. Well, let's get another port ready. Okay, there we go. Port's nice and tinned. Oh yeah, no, Luxshare is the way to go. Not a single rip trace. And because I've already done work on this board, I know that I've already mixed in the leaded solder, so I don't have to do that. I'm just going to put down a little bit of flux. Go. Put a little extra flux on there, help that solder flow up those legs. Quick nudge into place. And whoosh. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Well, the microscope's always been 4K, so the microscope camera is 4K quality. But yeah, this camera right here is much better quality. Yeah, big shout outs to Russ for making that happen. All right, and just flip the board around. Once again, double check our lovely handiwork over here. Absolutely beautiful, like a glove. Bruh. How's the inside look? We'll show you in just a second. Hang on. If you're melting ports, you're probably using too much flux, or just leaving that heat on way too long. Hot swapping is the way to go. I did see the ports on the switch. Those I can understand. Switch ports are very difficult to work with. Oh, I forgot. You guys can actually see with this camera now. Kinda. That's not the best. Yeah. She's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I have melted a few PS5 ports in my day. It could also be just a shit quality port. I don't know where you got the ports from, but I have had shitty quality ports before that have melted really easily. All right, there we go. And as always, add a little alcohol to the HDMI cord itself. And that will help draw out any of the excess flux in there. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm not getting demonetized. Fuck y'all. Okay. Let's see. Blue light's back. Uh-oh. My remote is gone. Damn it. Where have I put it? Alright, so we got the 3 beeps, so I know it's on. I just don't know if it's displaying because I can't find my goddamn TV remote. Did I take it in the bathroom? I might have taken it in the bathroom. Cat might have taken the damn remote. She does like to hide shit on me. You go check the bathroom. It is not in the bathroom. Okay, so it's got to be in my immediate surrounding area. Probably. Oh, I found it. I found it. I am. Beauty. Excellent. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that was a very lovely stream. Got all kinds of fun stuff done. I'm sorry I couldn't get the Xbox done. I really did want to get that one done. But I'm not going to sit here and have you guys waiting for an hour. I really need to get this cleaned up so I can set a separate set of power cord and HDMI cord and have a little second set over here done. And this way I can have the updates run and shit like that and still do other shit. You know what I mean? So that'll probably be a tomorrow project because I have to get this office clean tomorrow. All right. With that, I have... I still have to do a PS5 cleaning, and then I have to put this back together. So I'm still going to be up for a little while, so feel free to hit me up on Discord, whatever the case is. I'll still be awake. But I'm not going to put you guys through that. So I'm going to go get this shit done. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. Thank you for the subscribers, the new followers. TK, huge shout out for the donation, man. That shit was ridiculous. It made my whole week, man. Thank you. Genuinely. I will be back next Saturday with either more controllers, more customer repairs, or if I have nothing to do, I will practice reballing. And I said that with some hesitance because I really don't want to commit to it. But God damn it, I have committed to it in front of a live audience of people that I respect and care about. So if I have nothing else to do next weekend, we will practice reballing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me on a lovely Saturday night that has turned into a Sunday morning. I hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. Rusty, I'll see you on stream Monday. I'll catch the rest of you whenever I can catch a stream of yours. And we'll do this again sometime. Love you guys a lot.